coming up, and I know this was a long journey to get here, but our kids remained real focused with the job at hand, and I thought their week of preparation really showed today, and their overall resiliency that they've done all year long, and coming back in the second half like that, and just showing great resolve and trusting the system, trusting the process, as we always said. And there was some great moments all over, and again, a very good Harvard team that capitalized. It seemed that wind was a major factor in that first half, and whoever the wind at the back, it was a big time. But then big special teams play. That block field goal at the end of the third period, whatever that was an outstanding effort. But then when we needed to get first downs and make big plays, Alec to Justin was huge all day, and I was very proud of this team, of all we've accomplished. And to this point, we've accomplished, obviously a great victory today, but we have some unfinished business to continue to do. Any questions? Okay, let's go. We leave.
Yeah, I mean, it was really just standard outside run. We do it all the time, but I mean, that was the best I've ever seen it blocked. There's guys on the ground. They can't push the guy all the way out to the sideline. So it was really just get to the outside and just run straight up. I mean, I've never seen a hole that big, and those guys open it up. So that's all those guys.
Justin and Alec, I mean, you guys sort of torched up Harvard secondary throughout the game, but no one's been able to really do that this year. What about today, and what about you guys who made that happen?
I mean, we had a great game plan coming into the game. We knew what we could, the shots that we could take downfield. Obviously, Justin is, a great player, and we had good matchups on the inside and the outside, so we were going to take advantage of those all day. And I mean, we weren't going to hit all of them, but we were trying to hit the majority, and it really showed. It worked out today, so for us. You got anything to say?
Yeah, I mean, it just really was the game plan. When we got the call from the sideline and you looked at the defense, it was before the play, you knew it was going to work because, our offense coordinator just put us in great situations all day. So, I mean, that's on him.
Early in the first quarter, the first half, sometimes this year, the offense has not really come out and started strongly, but today that was not the case in both halves. On the first possession, really got gone. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, we've been working in practice, every day. We've just been trying to start off quick, before we really get any passes in our hands. We're just out there, we're running a whole offense. So, it started once we kind of realized we had a problem getting going at the beginning, but then hopefully, it's settled in, and we'll do the same thing next week at Cornell.
Justin, you tweeted earlier this week that this was the Ivy League championship game. How are you still gearing into this next game? How are you getting hyped for the game that
Yeah, I mean, each week gets bigger. This one I thought was similar to an Ivy League championship because, they had it and we had to take it from them. But, next week's even bigger. This is the one that it's do or die, and there's one game, we're going to lay it all out there. And I think, just the emotion and the type of games we've won, especially the last 2 weeks against Princeton and Harvard, we're just going to really enjoy this week, and we're really going to get after it because that's what we love doing.
Coach, even though they took the lead 25-21, you denied two-point conversions, you got fumble recovery, blocked the field goal, actually 21. So you kind of knew that even though they take the lead, you were making plays to kind of hang in there and then get that surge at the beginning of the third quarter.
Sure. If you look at it, and again, we took a snapshot at halftime, they scored on short field. They had the block punt, and we had the missed punt that only went maybe 13 to 14 yards. So they were scoring on short field. Not a good explosive team, but anybody inside the 50 can get there. So again, stay with the plan. And those plays, you never know when the critical play would be. I think the most critical play was their missed extra point. They clanked off, with their first extra point they missed, because then they were chasing points at that point in time. And so as soon as you start chasing points, then you get out of rhythm. And honestly, I thought our defense did a great job on those 2-point conversions. And now you're chasing, the confidence is down. And once again, I think we'll reflect at the end of the year this being a great team effort. Every week it's another person, someone different, the offense, defense, pick here, play there. How about that last punt, okay, into the wind? That kid just uncorks a 80-yarder, which was a phenomenal opportunity, which then puts, the punt team had the ball blocked earlier. Now they become, the heroes at the end there, forcing them to go 95 yards, which is really difficult. So again, great team. When teams win, in my years at Penn, when we've had our best years, it wasn't because we had superstars. We played well as a team, played well as a family, and we understand that we're there for each other. Good plays, bad plays, we stay nice and poised and confident as we go through it. And again, I would just get to our staff, how they communicate to our players, and our players receive it, and they communicate to each other. This real great bond and, great positive energy going through.
Donald, Harvard quarterback was often able to scramble around the pocket, roll out, but he didn't really scramble for gains. What did you think about that, and how the front seven is doing in that regard?
Yeah, our big thing lately has been just getting after the opposing team's quarterback and getting his head early. And our guys up front do a great job with the pass rush. And I think once he scrambled and saw, felt the pressure, and he didn't want, to really want a part of it. So our guys did a great job running the football all day, and I think our pursuit is what stopped them from getting yards on the scramble.
Oh, something else the defense did pretty well today, it seemed, was get turnovers when it mattered. That fumble recovery, 2 fumble recoveries off running backs. How much of an emphasis was that coming into the game?
It's a huge emphasis every week. In practice we have a quota, and if we don't hit the quota, usually we'll punishment follows. So, instilled a great work ethic and habit to get the ball for our offense. And, Brandon Mills causing the fumble when they're going in to score, and then Justin Morrison stripping the ball, going in to come try to tie the game. It was phenomenal. So.
Alec, you had 2 touchdowns of your own rushing. What's it like to sort of be your own goal line back when you look at the situation and decide you want to keep that ball for yourself?
I mean, it's a lot of fun being able to run the ball on the goal line and punch it in. I mean, obviously there's a lot of plays before that that get you to that point. But, I like taking the ball. I like, trying to deliver hits to people. The coaches don't like it, but it's just how I play it. And I try to come out and impose my, like Don said, impose my will upon the defense. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun running the ball, especially in the goal line situations like that. And, really enjoy it.
Alec, you guys had battled Harvard very well 2 years ago, last year, and to finally come through here, break a 22-game win streak. How does that feel?
It's unbelievable. In my career at Penn, we haven't beat Harvard yet, so this is my first, time that we beat Harvard, and it's an unbelievable feeling, especially considering the circumstances that we're in right now, and being able to control our own destiny, and really, we fought well as a team today, and it's an incredible feeling. I can't describe it.
How about you, Coach? First crack at it?
Yeah, it's, again, we've been in it. If you reflect back to last year, you go back to the Brown, Prince, and Harvard game, we were winning in all 3 of those games. And, the difference between winning and losing, and winning is hard, is about this much. And, it's opportunity that you either miss or you take advantage of. And this year, they made a few more mistakes than we did last year. And our kids understand that. We showed those plays last night to them on film, those critical plays. And our kids rose to the challenge today, in those times they had to make plays. Again, I go back to resiliency. How you deal with adversity, I think, is so important. How do you? It's great when times are going well. How do you handle things when times aren't going well? When they 2 or 3 times they go down and they pump it in. How do you? What kind of poise do you show? And the poise reflects from the coaches right down to the kids. And I think I'm really most proud about the kids is just how they stay focused and they just keep in their eye in their sights and they just keep on working. As we said, we have to work for 4 quarters. No game is ever won in the first quarter. It's run for 4 quarters. Keep on going. And that's what those kids have done. But again, I've been here a long time. We've had some great games up here, but again, we also have come away with a lot of handful of wins up here too. So our kids are not afraid of the challenge.
Coach, sort of expanding on that, got out to the lead, went into halftime, you're down. What was sort of your message to the team?
Yeah, again, if you probably could have just taken all the times we were down at halftime and just hit on a recorder right here, you would probably heard the same message. Guys, relax, poise, we're not going to get back at one, okay? And work the process. Work the process. Everybody has a job to do. Just do it. Stick with the plan. Nothing is ever that broken. Even when you're down to Fordham by 30 points, it's how did you get there? Again, if we don't try to unscramble things, then you drive yourself crazy. We know how we got there, but again, it's one play at a time. And again, it's a good football team we played today. Obviously, where they were ranked, 22 straight games, it's a good football team. Okay, but we just knew we had played. We talked about the kids all the time. We play a very challenging schedule early. Played Villanova, you played Fordham, you played Dartmouth early when they were really churning. And when you can do that early on, and you know how to play good, tough teams, and that sort of got us ready in season for this. Coming down the stretch here, I thought our kids are able to play that fourth quarter as strong as we played the first quarter.